Hello everyone, welcome to another video. We're going to take a look at another one of these TikTok weirdos and some stuff that happened after it. Now, I want to make something very clear. While on YouTube, I have to be very careful with what I say, as everybody knows. I have to watch what I say, and in the last video I said he, she. That's just because I didn't remember what their pronouns were. So I think I'm just going to go by the name, because you can't really go wrong with that. But just in case, all of this stuff is mirrored over on my Rumble channel, Sinatra Says. I can't link it in the description because I honestly believe that YouTube hides stuff that has the Rumble link and stuff like that in the description. So go follow me over there. And moreover from that, somebody left a comment, and I want to read it to you and kind of refute it, rebut it, I guess would be the right way to put it, because it was dumb, and I'm just going to respond to it. You fuckers just see what you want to. I hope some of you get help for attacking people for not wanting kids to be neo-Nazi transphobes is genuinely evil and sickening. So if you think that the entire world is defined by trans people and neo-Nazis, you need help. There is a space in the middle, and I would make the same video about neo-Nazis trying to get kids to DM them, because that is equally as weird. If you are a grown adult human being telling kids to talk to you without their parents' knowledge, you're a weirdo. There is a space in the world between neo-Nazis and this. There's a nice middle area where normalcy is. So I don't know what I can say to change your mind on that, but if you see the world as just black and white, neo-Nazi or LGBT psycho child advocate, then I don't know what to tell you. Because I don't care if you're gay. If you're gay, if you're straight, if you're black, if you're white, if you're Jewish, Islamic, I don't give a shit what you are. One color matters, that's green, no animals, no kids. Very simple. But anyway, let's take a look at this, and then we're going to look at some of the stuff that happened after this.
I want to talk
Oh my God, will I ever learn to shut the speaker off?
to the kids. Parents watch the video and then
I want to talk to the kids. This is Jeffery Marsh. And Jeffery Marsh has garnered a lot of attention lately. And I'll show you why here in a minute.
and hand the phone over to the young kids. Hi there.
No, I will never give my phone to my kid. If someone's like, give the phone to the kid.
I get asked a lot, are you a boy or a girl? And I love that question. And so I wanted to just...
You are very male presenting, but you wear makeup. And I don't think those two ideas can be mutually exclusive. Guys can wear guy liner, I honestly think it's called. And the fingernail painting and still be a male presenting human.
Just tell you, sometimes human beings are more than boy or girl.
Well, all of them are more than just boy or just girl, but that's another conversation for another time.
Sometimes we're something...
Actually, no, it's not. It's a conversation for right now. If you break people down, not who they are, by what box they fit in, you're kind of a piece of shit.
else. Sometimes we're both. Sometimes we kind of float in between.
So you said human beings are more than that, and then go on to tell us how they are that. That's great.
And sometimes we're a boy, sometimes we're a girl, because human beings are creatures, and
Yeah, human beings are creatures.
we're wild and exciting. But I want to ask you a favor.
I hate this idea that anybody who doesn't live exactly like you live is some boring, frumpy Scrooge character. Only non-binary, whatever, it doesn't matter what they identify as, that's not the point. But only whatever X component that you identify as is the only one that's real and valid. Shush.
If you see a kid like me, or an adult like me, would you be extra nice to them? would you do me a favor and be very, very kind?
You should be kind to everyone, actually.
Yeah.
Regardless of how weird or normal or color or whatever, you should just be, it's cool to be nice to people. Just be nice. It's not rocket science.
Like anybody, we can feel lonely. And so if you're kind to us, it would be really, really important. I want to talk to the kid.
It would be really, really important. Would it, Jeffrey?
Stop.
Oh boy.
Stop telling.
This up. Hold on. Let me fix this. Sorry about that. I have to fix my, here, I could just show you. I could just show you the issue I'm having. But it's something I have to fix, and I don't rightly know how to fix it because either I'm just messing it up or my actually legitimate copy of Sony Vegas isn't working right. As you can see here, here's my recording stuff. And if I record, it's fine. Yes, user Sinatra. If I record, it only records to one. Actually, it's not recording at all because the microphone's being used. But it records to one channel only, and it's very annoying, and I don't know how to fix it. So, besides my failure,
Stop.
Hold your horses, Jeff. Here is the video that garnered attention from Jeff.
Stop telling trans people that we're inspirational.
It's very creepy. Didn't you just say be kind? Especially to trans people, and now somebody pays you a compliment. You're like, stop complimenting me. With your annoyingly straight white teeth. I thought you hated straight white things.
I mean, it's fine. It's a lovely compliment, but you do realize we should live in a world where we do not have to be inspirational for you.
If you didn't want to be an inspiration or to get attention, why are you uploading this and getting like 500,000 to 2 million to 3 to 4 million views per video?
Where we do not have to have the crappiest life that we almost do not survive, and then transcend that, and then be an inspiration to you. We have to go back to the beginning and make life better for trans people, period.
Peridot. Okay, so that's the one that got attention. And let me show you why. It's actually pretty good. This, and I'm really not going to try to pronounce her name. It's like Shamaran. I'm not going to be disrespectful. Her TikTok ad is The Real Lover of Comedy, and she's pretty funny. She responded to one of these. She is a Muslim mother. I'm sure you could tell Muslim. Might not be able to tell mother, but she is a Muslim mother, and she had a response for Jeffrey.
Okay, guys, this video is going to be a bit long.
Stop telling trans people that we're inspirational.
Stop telling kids to go on your Patreon and chat to you privately without their parents knowing.
These are facts. These are facts.
And then a lot of people made stitches of me saying I'm transphobic, I've done a lot of bad stuff, they've even attacked my scarf, my religion, a lot.
I wonder how many of those people attacked her as being transphobic, homophobic, whatever, because she is Muslim. I'm sure at least most of them.
Bad stuff, which I don't want to go into. And
yeah, again, if you're attacking somebody because they're trans, because they're Muslim or whatever, you're a scumbag. It doesn't matter if you're doing it in defense of trans rights. You're still an asshole.
These people have also said they are not talking to the kids. Okay.
But they are literally, directly telling the children to message them. Sorry for the abrupt cut. I had to resize and adjust it.
So I did a little bit of digging.
Hi, kids. Hey, kids. I want to talk to the kids. Hi, kids. Hey, kids.
So yeah,
there's a little bit of, I'm going to talk to children.
a lot of videos of them addressing kids. Now, the main video I want to talk about.
Your parents screwed up. It's okay to say.
And by the way, as far as I could tell, most of these original videos are deleted.
So. That's why I made a Patreon.
So you want to talk to kids whose parents have screwed up? Why? Why you want to talk to these particular kids? Why?
Soft, easy targets.
That's why I made a Patreon, so that we could talk about it, so that we could connect in a way that has more privacy, so that we could talk to each other.
Could you imagine this? Could you imagine that under any other circumstance? Any other circumstance? If a grown man was like, hey, any girls with daddy issues, steal your mom's credit card and come DM me, we could talk about anything like that. It would be red flag, dad issues, mom issues, whatever. Red flags would be shooting up like 4th of July fireworks. Pew, 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 pew. Why is it suddenly okay and encouraged if it is this one particular circumstance?
In a way that's more open and stuff that we wouldn't share like in the comments of a video like this.
If you're talking to children about stuff that you can't say publicly, then you shouldn't be talking to them.
I think you're worthy. And
so you want to talk to kids on a social media platform privately about topics that cannot be talked about in the video of TikTok's comments sections. Because why? Why?
Red flag.
Why you want to do that? Why you can't chat about these topics in these comments?
I think we all know why, right? We all have a decent understanding as to why that is. Just ridiculous.
Is it because he might get flagged or something? What could be the reason? Could this be one of the reasons? Going no contact with the kids' parents? Because you said
soliciting kids to commit credit card theft and then to private message you. This seems like multiple felonies.
In one of your videos, how kids can go no contact with their parents. So you teach kids how to go no contact with their parents? Is that what you're teaching them on Patreon? Or is it this? You're teaching this more?
Oh boy.
On
yeah, I can't say that on the TikToks. If you're listening, it says more on sex, Patreon exclusive.
Because this video might get flagged. That's why I don't want to say the word. And this is Jeffery Marsh's Patreon. You talk about this topic with kids. Now here are just some of the signs of grooming. Literally one of the first ones. Gaining access and
isolating the victim.
Asking them privately to go on Patreon and talking to them privately so you can connect.
To get away from their parents, the people who protect them. So far, I don't see anything wrong with what she said.
Connect. And then showing these kids that you trust them, you love them, you'll keep their secrets, and to keep them isolated from their parents. And then the icing on the cake is this video.
Hi, beautiful. If you do not have a family that loves you, I'm going to be your family.
No, you...
little on the nose.
Can't. You are a stranger on the internet. You are not their...
She's right. No, you can't. You cannot be their family. You're a weird person on the internet.
Their family. Oh, and another thing. You can turn off age restrictions on Patreon. So kids can go to Jeffery Marsh's, their Patreon.
So she was respectful about pronouns. She just talked about Jeffery Marsh as an individual. Talked about Jeffery Marsh as an individual human being, not a representative of the trans community, not indicative of all trans people, nothing like that. Just purely Jeffery Marsh as an individual person doing creepy, weird things. Okay, that seems all fine and good. So this was the response after all of that. Take a look.
So I just got an email saying,
her response to the stuff that happened after she put up that video.
Pretty much a threat saying, they know where I live. And what scares me the most is, they have got my daughter's details on the email.
So what has happened is she put up that video talking about Jeffery Marsh and his kind of weird proclivity to try to isolate kids. And their response to this video was to threaten her, dox her, get her information, her children's information, and to forward it all to her so she knows that these people have that information. God bless.
Like what time I leave to drop them to school, pick them up. And it's not a coincidence because both of my daughters, they go to 2 different schools. So they know. They've given the school details and everything. So,
what's crazy about this is people like Ben Shapiro, Milo Yiannopoulos, those cats, Matt Walsh, Steven Crowder, and don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Crowder absolutely has security. But these people can afford security. They can afford bodyguards, shit like that. This is just a lady, probably poor as shit like the rest of us. And they're going after her. And I think partly because they know that she does not have security. It's weird.
Yeah, my daughters are involved now in this.
That is absolutely ridiculous. If you put this in another context, you would not stand for it.
Some of you might know that my car was damaged in this whole thing.
If that's related or not, don't really know. But I don't believe in coincidence. So if we're going to talk honestly about this, they doxed her, they got her children's information, their routine, and her car got fucked up? Nah. Little sus.
I was getting not very nice videos and now emails with a lot of details on that email, so I'm done. I don't want to do anything.
Well, this is probably where they all, well, I should say, when I say they all, the people who were doing this to you probably stood up and cheered and hurrayed about how they bullied an innocent, yeah, and I do mean innocent, Muslim mother from talking about a topic that they don't like.
I'm not going to talk about Jeffrey Marsh. I've deleted everything, removed it. If you guys want to go ahead, but please don't come to my house.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't go to people's houses if you have a disagreement on the internet. That's weird.
You just get on with your life, I'll get on with mine. You guys want me to say I'm sorry? Fine, I'm sorry. Please don't come at me, don't come to my house, don't do anything with me, because I'm just one person.
What is it going to take for these people to finally realize and understand that they cannot just act, and again, I say these people in kind of the royal sense, I'm talking specifically about the people doing this to her, to realize and understand that you cannot just act with impunity and expect there to be no repercussions if you insist on doing this to other people. You show up at someone's house, you mess with their family. What is it going to take? And I'm genuinely curious. What's it going to take?
One person, and specifically 4 or 5 of you have 4 or 5 of you have kind of done stuff.
Spit it out.
Like some of you have found old pictures of me and uploaded it on TikTok without my hijab.
Oh, that's a no. Okay, again, let's try it. Different context. How would these people feel if you found pictures of them with their old self in it? Like if you found pictures of them with their name, dead naming, before they were trans, that kind of stuff. How would they feel about it? They'd be fucking furious. So why do it to her?
So you guys have done that. I know you guys are gonna take the mickey out of this video. So, but my main thing is, please don't continue this. I'm sorry.
So she's thrown her mea culpa. I think that's the right turn of phrase right there. She's thrown it out there. Of course it didn't let up. She's just been ignoring it as she should. But at the end of the day, it is still a Muslim mother who was doxxed possibly vandalized, children doxxed, threatened, harassed, harangued, ran through the ringer, all that because she had the nerve to point out that Jeffery Marsh telling kids to steal their parents' credit card and talk to him privately, them privately, is not a good thing. Again, we cannot make this about the LGBT community as a whole because by and large, and Destiny, the streamer Destiny, said it best, said it perfectly, actually, that gay people online and activists, LGBT activists online, do not represent LGBT activists as a whole. And that is something we all need to remember. It's because this certain sect of people in the activism group online are absolute psychopaths does not mean that the LGBT community as a whole should be scrutinized for it. That being said, what I would like to see is bigger LGBT streamers like Destiny, like those guys. I want to see people stand up against this because I don't think they realize that the average person does not have the mind space to think 3 steps ahead, that this is not indicative of the whole. So if you are an LGBT activist and you think this is wrong, stand up and say something. Because you cannot let your entire movement be defined by the craziness of it. This is bad. This is very bad. And what happened to her is insane. And standing up against it does not mean you are now magically Islamophobic or LGBTphobic. It just means you don't want Jeffery Marsh or any other online activist talking to children trying to isolate them. We got to get some sense back into this, people. And I know I have a large group of rainbow people who watch this, and I would like to know your opinion specifically, and then you as the average viewer, as to what you think about this. So please leave a comment and let me know. Please make sure you gave the video a little tap of the like button. And if you want, you can follow me on all the various social medias. Go to my Twitter. It's linked there. Everything is there. I am on Patreon too. Thank you to the patrons listed down below. I'm going to try my best to keep this content consistently uploaded, except I think Thursdays are very iffy for me. Saturdays and Sundays are iffy, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday the AAA meeting right here, 5:30 Eastern. Let me know what you think, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you. Later.